Hello YouTube. It has been quite a few years since I last uploaded a video. A lot of things have changed. I'm a truck driver now. So let me give you a quick tour of my truck. It's a Peterbilt 579. I'll just give you a quick overview here. Obviously you have your steering controls. It does have a 12-speed auto. It's okay. Gauges, switches galore. CB radio, you gotta have one of those. A lot of people don't. Lots of storage over here. My bed. There's also an extra bed and an extra bed. This is actually a mattress that I got off of Amazon, and it is stupid comfortable. More storage over here. A little refrigerator down here. It's pretty nice. It's got like 10 12-volt outlets, which is more than I think I could ever fathom using. But yeah, it's pretty cool. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna do a quick pre-trip and take you guys with me and show you some of the things I look for before I get on the road back to Salt Lake City. Alright, so this Peterbilt is powered by the Cummins X15 Efficiency Series. It's inline 6. It's kind of a beast. One thing I do know I need to add, let me just pull it out so you guys can see. So it could use just a touch more oil. That little line right there, I don't know if you can see it or if it'll focus. There's a little line right there. It's a little below that. I'm just gonna add probably half a gallon. For those that don't know, diesel engines take like 10 gallons of fuel, so you have to add quite a bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. The other fluid levels look good. Everything else under here I already checked over. Looks good. Nothing loose or shaking or anything like that. No shiny metal, things you want to look for. No chipped fan blades. My washer fluid is full. Yeah, everything else looks good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some oil, and then we'll check out the other side. Alright, now we're over to the other side of the engine. One interesting thing that I've noticed about this particular, I don't know if it's just this truck or just this engine, but the coolant, let me give you guys a better idea. Give me just a second, I'll adjust this. So take a look right up here. So do you see that? The coolant level is supposed to be about here, and it's down here. So one of the things I'm going to do is add more coolant to the truck. But everything else looks good over here as well. The belts are tight. Again, no shiny metal, no loose bolts. Fans have the right amount of tension on them. So I'm just going to add some coolant to this coolant reservoir, and then we'll go check out the rest of the truck. Alright, we got this side latched down. The coolant pour was a little messy. I don't have a funnel, so okay. There's those. I'll put those there for now. I'm gonna flip on the lights. Okay. Now let's walk around the truck, check everything out. Tires inflated, side indicators working, def caps on, tire inflated, tires inflated, fifth wheel handles in. Okay, that's connected. Landing gears up. No damage anywhere on the trailer that I can see. Side indicators working. Okay. Good there. Mud flap. That's good. Make sure we're still sealed. Also, pretty good parking job if I do say so myself. Okay, everything's good up there. Clearance and indicator lights are working. Still sealed. Bumper's good, lights are flashing. Same thing on this side. Mud flap. Any damage. Kick tires. Okay. Good. Good. Alright. This side indicator's working. This landing gear's up. Okay. There's nothing under there that's not supposed to be. Okay. Things go over here. Air lines are still hooked up and not crossed. Fuel tank. This door is closed. The side indicator's working. I already kicked that, but I'll kick it again. Why not? And headlights. Good. Clearance lights. Okay, we're gravy. I'm gonna go ahead and put these extra bottles away, and then we'll get signed out and dispatch and get rolling here in a few minutes. Okay, I'm all situated. Got my computer and stuff put away, all the fluids put away on the side. So if you're wondering what that little icon is, when I park, what I generally like to do is drop the suspension. That way when I'm moving around, it's not quite as bouncy. I do the same thing when I'm getting loaded and unloaded, when there's forklifts that are going on and off the trailer, either taking pallets off or putting pallets on. Speaking of pallets, today we were in Colorado and we were bringing back Corona beer. 44,497 pounds. And actually, one of the interesting things is, let me go over to my email here and get my scale ticket. Oh wait, it's in my photos, never mind. What am I doing? I took a screenshot of it. So 78,920 pounds. That's full of fuel, full of beer, full of def, all fluids topped off, and my ass in the truck. So it's pretty heavy. It's gonna be kind of brutal coming back. Now, one thing you might notice is my steer and my drive axles are a little out of whack. My steer axle's over by about 500 pounds, and my trailer axle is a little wonky as well. So what I'm actually gonna do once I get out of this parking area, because it's pretty tight and I want to stay as compact as possible, I'm gonna pull up and hit my sliding fifth wheel and shift some of that weight back onto the drive axles, so that it'll kind of balance out a little bit more and take some of the weight off the steers. So with that said, let's go ahead and fire it up. Yes, air is low. So those are my air pressure tanks right here. That's my primary, that's my secondary. Oil pressure right here, speedometer, tach, park brake. Bottom left is my fuel, middle is my def, and coolant, which is kind of obscured. There it goes, coolant. So, let's go ahead and hit this switch. And that'll start to build up the air pressure in the airbags and raise the suspension back up. You can actually feel the truck kind of rise a little bit, which is pretty cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna let it warm up for a minute. I generally like to have the engine kind of warm, so I'll check back as soon as I'm ready to get out of here. Okay, the engine is all warmed up and air pressure is built up, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my truck out of its parking spot and hit the road. less of a fan of when I'm this heavy is that the steering is supremely heavy, and not in like a good way. Like, it is stupid heavy. Like, I have to have a full upper body workout almost just to get the freaking wheel to turn. This is tight. And these spots never get any bigger. Small movements. Turn. I want to talk close quarters. Holy crap. That was absurd. I think that's probably the hardest I've ever had to turn that wheel. And at night, with everybody, you know, being tired from being on the road and everything else, I generally like to leave my lights off until I'm at least close to getting out of the parking lot. I don't want to, you know, have anybody go blind or anything like that. Why are these guys parking here? Seriously? Isn't a spot? I really gotta watch this side. Seriously, these are not parking spots, people. Why are you doing this? It just makes everybody's life hell. These are not parking spots. There's like 3 of you stacked up right here, and people need to move. Even these guys that are on the outside. The outside of the parking lane, that's not a spot. Like, get creative, go park somewhere else, or handle whatever business you have to do here, and then, you know, go find an empty parking lot or something. Just making everybody's life harder just for your convenience is not a good look, in my opinion. Another thing that chaps my ass is when guys that are bobtail, that means just the tractor, no trailer, park in stalls designed for that are like 75 feet long for guys that have trailers and everything else. Like, either double up or something. It's wasteful, and in my opinion, it's inconsiderate. But you know, that's just my opinion. Opinions are like a-holes.